Straight to the fielder.
Hit that well off the right foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Going with pace now. Big end! And gone! Amazing work from the keeper.
Match. Bad luck हो गया
The tail end is now 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
ले आओ यार.
Immediately underway with some runs.
कुरकुरा नहीं है.
Massive edge.
दौड़े. हम दौड़े, आप नहीं दौड़े. हम दौड़े थे. देखो तुम्हारा उधर जा. अरे खेल राहुल आउट हुआ.
Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Perfect technique and placement.
जा.
Got it well enough to get it away from the boundary. Poor delivery and a fine shot in the end. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run. And they're away, nicely off the mark.
End of the over, 7 runs come from it. India 36 for 7. Comes into the attack now on the southern side. Gone right through the defence.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This is not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Easy does it. First ball.
38 रन है. 37 रन है हम लोग के. ये मैच तो हारेंगे लग रहा है ना. अरे 37 रन थोड़ी डिफेंड कर लेंगे 20 ओवर का.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
ये मार रहा है. मिडल पे लग रही है इसके.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Nice.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
मेरी
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. A right call was made in the end.
एकदम बुमराह लगा ना. Wide.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
सही है. Oh, भाई साहब.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
हमको लगा कि चला जाएगा बाहर। नहीं 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 नहीं।
Huge appeal.
किस चीज की अपील है? ओ भाई साहब।
Oh, that is a great catch.
हमको तो लगा कि मार दिया आप चौका चक्का।
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good
अब
bowling.
बॉलर खेलेंगे, मजा आएगा।
It certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
70-80 तो बना ही लिया जाए। ओ भाई।
Middle that one. Great timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that over the top, and it just keeps going.
हाँ।
Shamsi on the southern end.
वो देखिए वहाँ पटाखे फूटे लगा था। बॉल आपकी है, मेरी है।
Bowler is confident on this one.
आपका हो गया था।
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
You can see how
यही है
good
हम लोग
this
के
pitch can be
बहुत
for batting.
प्लेयर।
Not the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch ball and put away.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
कौन है?
No interest in that one from the batter. Shams will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
और लॉक भी हो गया अपने से।
A little late on that, no run scored.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Good bowling. Kept it
पीछे
nice
मत
and
मारेगा,
tight
फील्डर है।
and made it hard to score runs. They'd look for a couple here.
दो।
A couple on offer here.
But that was much closer.
66 रन तो हो ही गए। पूरा बस ओवर खेल लिया जाए, आउट ना हुआ जाए, उतना भी काफी है। एक।
There'll be one run here for them. They'll push hard. Should get back for two.
एक भैया एक।
Could that be out? Looks so.
बट ये डबल था है। हमको दिखा कि वो पकड़ लिया है।
They've been bundled out for not many at all. Bowlers have done their job. Just need the batting to finish it off. This total is well below par. And the openers are going to...
रुकिए ये शुभमन गिल बॉलिंग कर रहा है।
The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
अर्शदीप से करेंगे। स्पिनर ना करें एक को। चलिए ठीक है। ये सही, अपने आप बंद हो जा रहा है।
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive feel.
ऐसा लग रहा है बार बार शिवांगी आ गई, शिवांगी आ गई। ऐसा तो नहीं करेगा कि आपको फील्डिंग दे देंगे?
Couldn't get it through the field.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Bowl chops it back onto the stump. You can see the disappointment.
The ball didn't bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out ball.
Boom, boom, boom. हिंदी कमेंट्री होती तो मजा आता।
They're quick to take guard and face up. White ball.
ये तो है। पूरा बाहर
Great shot.
कार जाएगा क्या?
Perfect time.
पकड़ लेगा।
Very nice running there, nothing too fancy, just good solid running to get things started.
69 का टारगेट है।
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The cock is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
तेज मार दिया था तो आउट जाता।
And with that, they're off the mark.
That's the over. South Africa are
आपकी
4
बॉलिंग।
for 1. Singh, the left armour.
आप तो बॉलिंग वो वाला करेंगे? नहीं, वो वाला करी सेटिंग पे जाइए। मेरे ख्याल से दूसरे प्लेयर का अपना सेटिंग होना चाहिए, जैसे उसमें होता है फीफा में। हाँ, कंट्रोल। नहीं, आप तो उस आर्केड से खेलते हैं। अरे उधर जा रही है, वो पीछे पीछे जा रही है। हाँ, वो देखिए बहुत दूर है, पिच में दिख रहा है ना उधर, ये नीला वाला, वो पिच मार्कर है। वो कैमरा एंगल चेंज करना है, कैमरा बॉलिंग फार पे है, आप बॉलिंग थोड़ा सा क्लोज से करिए, कैमरा एंगल नहीं।
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the run field.
शिवांगी नहीं आएगी क्या? Why do we?
A bit of shape on the ball as they
नहीं ये वाला मैच में हम लोग सीखेंगे.
just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. You can understand that line, they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes. Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
Sharma don't think they're too happy with their bowler at the moment.
मैगी खाएंगे भैया लहसुन वाली शिवांगी की.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
De Kock was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't
अभी तक 3 बॉल हुई है.
shot.
आई लग रहा था ना
Well
कुछ हो
timed,
सकता
but
है.
there's a fielder out there.
ये लोग तो 1.5 ओवर में बना के 10
Exquisitely
रन
done
11
with
रन.
a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
उस हिसाब से 12 ओवर में इनके उतने होंगे. लेकिन हम लोग फील्ड भी तो अभी बढ़ाएंगे. पावर प्ले खत्म करना है अपने को.
Good shot, a beauty.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap.
एकदम अर्शदीप.
4 more.
South
एकदम
Africa
अर्शदीप
weren't given
जैसा
much of an
हुआ.
opportunity. A very tidy over.
Boom 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 brother.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
शिवांगी आ रही थी ना वो तो. रुके.
Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slow delivery. That was just too good for them.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
End of the over. 5 off. South Africa are 20 for 1.
Team head of Avishkar Hyperloop. I have been a part of Avishkar Hyperloop since the past 3.5 years, and in front of me I have seen three Hyperloop pods being developed. So in 2019 we had made the pod for participating in the SpaceX Hyperloop pod competition and got to meet Elon Musk. 2 years later we developed a Hyperloop pod for participating in the European Hyperloop Week. In our journey of scalability we have achieved Autodesk Proficient. 2 years later, developed a Hyperloop pod for participating in the European Hyperloop. In our journey of scalability, we have achieved content-based propulsion and braking. Until now, we have researched for around 3 or 4 years on content-based levitation as well. But this year was the year where we developed a levitation mechanism on the pod. We also worked on building a custom track from scratch where we can implement propulsion, braking, and levitation.
I'm Satya Chakraborty, Professor of Aerospace Engineering at IIT Madras. I've been the faculty advisor to the Avishkar team for Hyperloop in IIT Madras since 2018. In that sense, I'm actually the oldest member of the team. Avishkar actually has been making progress year on year ever since he started in 2017 through the points team. In that sense,
of developing and designing along with Bharat and Yash. In the initial phase when we got handed over Madras for them, I would like to say that we have made significant progress in the same. We have developed 3 prototypes and buckled one of the prototype, which was one of the best memories I have. One of the major achievements of the infrastructure team was we have filed 3 patents on 2 on tubes and 1 on
Grade 2 disk attraction as well Hyperloop. Sponsorship money out of
from
main driving forces for me to work at Avishkar are the team and the nature of the work. Everybody is always on their toes to step in so as to make the pod ready. Because of this team only, we have been able to make the pod ready in such squeezed timeline, which has achieved so much.
Bringing Hyperloop, and this I believe is mechanics to actuate the
and how we give them more and more comfort.
In a sense that all of that aspect has been supported more recently from our sponsors, including we are today without these sponsors. And so, because we are working on lithium-ion batteries, which are dangerous, the biggest challenge was to ensure the safety throughout the process of assembly and manufacturing.
That there's a fail-safe for all possible errors we could encounter during that.
So levitation, the mechanism that we use is actually inherently unstable. It has deflations by about 1 millimeter. We have it sticking to the track or we have it falling completely. So controlling that part was the biggest challenge that I was facing.
The biggest challenge we faced was finding manufacturers that could carry out.
So first time I saw the pod run physical, so that was like a memorable stuff for me because of
sleepless nights and
now the 76th edition with a very good
72nd.
Thank you. I'm going to wear it. We have walked out of the competition with a very good confidence in terms of propulsion to take for affordable cost.
नहीं, हम वेट कर रहे हैं, आपकी बॉलिंग है। नहीं, आप भी सीखते हैं ना।
Right on.
Quick onto that in the infield. Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step of the bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just through the shoulder too early.
लेट
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Couldn't get it through the field.
क्योंकि उसने आप HDMI EARC लगाई हो ना तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली ले लेता
No interest in that one from the batter. Singh will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
क्या हुआ टीवी देख रही हो आप टीवी देख रही हो तो उधर ही देखो ना
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. Going with spin now.
लो होगा क्या कहते हैं
Yes, great shot.
आए देखने
Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing it.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Right on. Yes, sir.
Immaculate timing there.
Hello.
Got it well enough
भाई
to
वैसे
get
चौका
away
पिट
from
गया
the poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
अरे नहीं है बता दो
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
रिकॉर्ड करो अरे थोड़ा गजब आदमी हो यार तुम कैसे पता तुमको ये दिख नहीं रहा है तो कैसे पता
Good piece of fielding.
चलो तुम देख लो बैठ के नहीं दिख रहा है सच पता नहीं
And lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. Over. 8 runs coming from it. South Africa are 37 for 1.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more
क्या है यार
aggressive
तुम
field.
क्यों नहीं बना पा रहे हो लाइव होगा कहाँ पे है
A few moves made in the field.
करंट रेट है 7 का इनका.
Doesn't beat the infield.
छक्का.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Good shot. A beauty.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
हमने देखा है जडेजा बहुत पिटाता है इसमें.
A lot to ponder after the boundary. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Can't get that outside the wing field. There'll be runs here.
पकड़ क्यों नहीं रहा है?
One run here for them. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming.
सचित क्या? अभी नोएडा. गर्लफ्रेंड वो तो चीट कर रही थी ना, उसको तो छोड़ दिया. उसके बाद एकदम शादी होने वाली थी उसकी छोटू की. फिर छोटू का मन हट गया शादी करने से.
एक तो फाइनल हुआ था लास्ट टाइम.
हाँ, तो उससे छोटू का मन हट गया. छोटू का हमको अभी शादी ही नहीं करनी. काम को थोड़े से घूमना फिरना है.
Some changes made the field here going more aggressive.
मिले उले के सब अच्छा था. लड़की भी अच्छी थी, पर छोटू को था कि नहीं अभी नहीं करना है.
Absolutely nailed it.
बाप.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space.
इसी ओवर में खत्म हो जाएगा.
The top, and it just keeps going. De Kock shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Straight to the fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
12 runs added there. South Africa are 58 for 1. Great shot. At least one on off.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. The captain going with an aggressive field.
White there. Finds the fielder with that shot.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Out.
Nicked it. Now then, was there a feint edge?
चलिए भैया 8 विकेट दे देंगे अभी लोग.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Three runs added in that over. South Africa 61 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the media centre end. Nice shot, runs possible.
That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Just through the short.
नहीं छोटू रहता अलग है. खाना खाने जाता है. छोटू को यही चाहिए था कि वो थोड़ा अकेले रहे, मजा करे.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
अब अगला बुमराह से कराइए आप, अगर आता है तो. अभी तो एक बॉल बची है, 3 रन चाहिए इसको.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen one like that not called.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Martin will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Well placed, should get a single.
Exquisitely down the front foot. Gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
नहीं तो मारेंगे भी उस हिसाब से फिर वो लोग. 150 चाहिए अपने को अभी के लिए।
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Yeah, fielding.
Bowler is confident on
अब
this
क्यों
one.
3 रन ले रहे जब 2 ही चाहिए जीतने को?
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result.
बुमराह सबसे ज्यादा रन बनाए। ये कौन है? स्कॉटलैंड से मैच है। कहाँ है अभिषेक शर्मा? हाँ, यशस्वी है इस बार। हाँ, शामी, बुमराह, सिराज नहीं। बैट्समैन रखते हैं। हाँ, जडेजा।
प्लेयर चूज कर लेते हैं।
हाँ,
जैसे तुम कोहली हो गए ना, मैं स्टार्टिंग के रोहित शर्मा है, रोहित से ओपनिंग करा और सेकंड कोहली, कोहली ओपन करेगा।
हाँ ठीक है, कराते हैं।
तीसरे नंबर पे गिल पर
फिर यशस्वी। हाँ कर लेंगे। लेकिन ऐसे तो हम लोग को पता ही नहीं चलेगा, आउट हो गया तो पता ही नहीं चलेगा, सब मिक्सअप हो जाएगा। जैसे कोई आउट हुआ, मान लीजिए
जैसे मान लो तुम यशस्वी से खेलते हो, तो तुम आउट हो गए तो तुम्हारा नेक्स्ट बैट्समैन है कोहली।
हाँ,
और अगर मैं आउट हो गया तो मैं कोहली नहीं लूंगा, मैं शुभम ले लूंगा।
अच्छा, हाँ ये भी अच्छा, वो तो चेंज करने का ऑप्शन आता है अपना।
ठीक है, उसके बाद हो गया
अय्यर को हटा रहे।
मेरा प्लेयर, तुम अपना प्लेयर ले। सूर्य कुमार यादव। प्लेयर था
जा क्यों नहीं रहा श्रेयस?
कैप्टन।
कैप्टन तो रोहित रहेगा। कैप्टन ही हटा दिया।
बॉलर से देख लो, एक तो कुलदीप यादव हो गया, दूसरा हो गया और कार्तिक हो गया।
हार्दिक को रखें, बहुत बॉलर हो गए।
हार्दिक क्या पढ़ना?
एक और ऑलराउंडर चाहिए, अक्षर पटेल। तब बैट्समैन रख लें इसकी जगह। रिंकू नहीं, बॉलर 5 हैं अपने पास, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 ही हुए, 5वां इनमें से कोई एक वो रखना पड़ेगा। शामी अश्विन। अभी अपने पास कितने हैं? एक है फास्ट बॉलर, स्पिनर,
एक मेन बॉलर और रखता हूँ।
2 मेन बॉलर हैं।
3 मेन बॉलर। एक सेकंड, शामी को गायब कर दे, शामी को लो।
3 मेन बॉलर।
और 2 ऑलराउंडर, ठीक है। हार्दिक और इंग्लैंड को ऊपर कर दो, शामी को नीचे कर दो।
ठीक है।
8 बैट्समैन है और हार्दिक को एक और
नहीं, हार्दिक अपने पास फास्ट बॉलर बहुत हो गए।
3 ही तो हो गए।
1 2 3 और 2 स्पिनर। ठीक है। अरे इनका फर्स्ट क्लास लाइनअप है। इनको तो इनसे तो जीत जाना चाहिए हम लोग को।
फर्स्ट क्लास ही रहने देना चाहिए।
Hello everyone, this evening we're at...
एकदम रोहित लग रहा है।
तुम्हारा रोहित
है बैटिंग।
Not sure what's running through the captain's minds here. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
हाँ, रोहित आ गया। अब आप कोहली लेंगे तब।
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Middle that one, great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Nicely played.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
अरे वापस चला जाएगा क्या? हाँ बच गए। ले लिए।
Lovely shots and good running.
चोट लग गई इसको।
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Ended over. 20 runs coming from it. India 20 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the southern end. Great shot, at least one on offer. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back.
अब आप क्या लेंगे?
But not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter.
अरे हमको क्यों दे रहा? अच्छा आप ही है ना?
They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great shot. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
अब चलेंगे.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Clipped neatly off the pads, should get 4.
It was lovely footwork, a great shot, a glorious shot actually to get back and play it like that.
End of the over. India 28 for 3. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yep, finds the edge.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Well placed. Should get a single. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They'll get at least 1.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of a really good over. Taking the wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Well timed, but there's a fielding over there.
आ जाएंगे.
A couple on offer here. Into the gap, nice shot.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the
3
corner.
wicket लिया इसने. आगे मारिए लेग में.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Double.
Great shot. It's not going to beat the fielder.
4 नहीं जाएगा.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Thick edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Straight to the fielder. Needs a direct hit.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Let's check.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
20 runs added there. India 65 for 4.
Wide.
That's a tough ball for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
सही है, wide जा रही है इसकी.
Drives and misses everything.
Williamson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up. The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Beaten on the drive.
अरे मेडन चला गया ये तो. अजी क्या आउट है? Not out. आगे मारिए ना आप.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
नया बॉलर है ये.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Times it nicely.
4 जाएगा.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Short ball देगा.
Beats the cover field. Nice shot.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Out.
That's out.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. There'll be runs here.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. Good bit of timing there. Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for four more.
Nicked it.
Just through the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Nice shot, runs possible. Great shot.
That just drifted down leg side. Picked up really early and just flicked that off the pads. It raced away, nothing the fielders could do. Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Shit, bach gaya.
Through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap, and all the way to the rope.
Super piece of timing.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
21 runs added in that over. India are 117 for 5.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Nice bowling. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
क्योंकि उस वाले शॉट में टाइमिंग थोड़ी सी भी होती है तो कैच कर लेता हूँ. आराम से 200 पहुंचा सकते हैं हम लोग.
Over. India are 121 for 6. Williamson back on now.
Straight मारिए या फिर right off में.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up almost led to a run-out.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
2 रन जा सकता है.
Good return back from the deep. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Wide.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
And taken. Superb delivery.
Edge lucky.
That was a real shame. It was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field. Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Grounded मारा है.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Wait up.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Nice bowling.
मेडन खिला दिया उसने हार्दिक को. आउट है. Not out. Let's go. पांच बॉल खा गया हार्दिक पांड्या उससे.
Mrs. Abigail on the short wide one.
The over ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away. Great shot, at least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
छोड़ सकते थे.
4 runs added in that over. India 131 for 7.
Well directed short ball, did well to keep that down.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Go.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
बॉल पे बैट पे घूमती रही.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. The right arm is coming on to bowl from the media centre end. Well played. Get a single.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
They'll get at least one.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
चार जाएगा नहीं.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
हमको लगा कि निकल जाएगा.
Walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Going with pace now. Edge. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that.
इसीलिए नहीं मन करता धीमे-धीमे मारने का.
Taken a really good one too.
A trout back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Quick on that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
All out तो हो ही जाते हैं हम लोग. स्पॉटलाइट भी कर दे रही है. Guys.
Really good shot there.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
That's it.
4 runs added in the over. India 145 for 9. Dixon having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just one more to get 5 in this innings. They'd look for a couple here.
Do.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Huge edge. No. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well.
4 विकेट लिया, इसका 5 नहीं होने देना है.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
बहुत ब्राइटनेस लग रही है. हमें ये
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
नहीं. ऐसे थोड़ी. अरे हम डाइव मार चुके.
Gone. Nowhere near making it. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest.
ये bowling दिखेगी अब.
There's a lot of time.
रोहित शर्मा आ गए bowling करने.
Decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build a run rate.
Yep. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
ये लेग साइड है. हम भी सोचे क्या हो रहा है, अजीब सा लग रहा है थोड़ा. लेकिन आरसीबी तो उसमें आ गई है ना, क्वालिफाई तो कर ही सकती है
जब तक टॉप 2 में रहता है.
A few moves made in the field.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
अच्छी बॉल थी ये.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
पूरा 3 डॉट बॉल इसकी बर्बाद हो गई.
Brilliant diving stop. Nice shot, runs possible.
Just a little bit
well
picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Fielding देख लीजिए.
In the over. Scotland are 6 for none.
लेग में मारेगा तो 4 जाएगा बस.
The field comes up, looking to stop the easy singles.
Straight to the fielder.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.